Does your home feel more like a battleground than a sanctuary? You're not alone. For so many moms, the never-ending mess drains energy, increases stress, and creates tension in the family. But what if I told you that your home environment could be the key to a calmer, more connected way of parenting? Before we go any further, I want to gift you something that can help you feel the difference yourself. It's called the Peaceful Home Visualization and Journal Prompt Kit. In just a few quiet minutes, it walks you through a powerful contrast: the stress of clutter versus the calm of a clear, intentional space. It's more than a worksheet, it's a mindset shift. Download it below this video. I'm Yana, and I want to be honest with you about what clutter has cost me, not just in time and space, but in energy and connection. For starters, the visual clutter is incredibly overstimulating, even before anything stressful actually happens. Before the whining, before the messes, before the spills, I am already so fired up with tension. My nervous system is on the edge as soon as I walk into the room. And that stress leaks into how I show up for my family. I'm shorter with my kids, less patient, and less available. And rather than jumping into living, like doing crafts, not my favorite, but we still do it, or playing a game, or just asking how they've been and what's on their mind, we constantly jump into cleaning. It feels like my life is always on pause until this mess is managed. The cost? The time we'll never get back doing something that actually matters. My kids often didn't know where the things were. So toys, shoes, jackets, they used to always end up in random places, which just totally feeds the clutter cycle. And then there's the guilt. I find myself constantly nagging my kids to clean up after themselves. It kind of becomes the soundtrack of the day. I'm talking about the mess more than I'm talking about the day, or their dreams, or their ideas, or just simply sitting down to play. That's when I knew that something had to change. Because the home is supposed to support your relationships, not strain them. And that change started with not just rethinking about the stuff, but rethinking the systems and the spaces and how we wanted to feel in them. I want you to try something with me right now. I'm going to take you through a visualization. Trust me, you're going to love it. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Picture your house. Picture walking in through the front door. It's tidy and peaceful. Every item has a home. A bouquet of flowers greets you in the entryway, and not a messy pile of shoes and clothes. You can hear your children laughing, not whining. They are laughing because they have a lighter spirit since you've stopped nagging them over their clutter. And the mess they're making now, it doesn't bother you because you know that the cleanup is easy and everything has its place. You take a breath. You are happy to be home, and you actually feel lighter, like you finally found that soft place to land, like your home is actually ready to greet you and support you after you've been out. Your home is finally supporting your lifestyle. You can get dinner together easily. The kitchen is clean. The counters are clear, and you have flowers on the table too. For the first time in a while, you're not filling over to the brim with anxiety over the state of your home. It is not cluttered up with useless or homeless things. The visual clutter you've been used to, it's gone. There's space around you. There's space for you to grow. There's space for your family to play and do life together. In fact, you have been doing more together. Because your home is organized, you find yourself yelling less and laughing more. You find your kids funnier, and you even have started to feel love toward them more clearly. You realized that the clutter wasn't just numbing your home, but also your heart. Behind all the stuff, you're slowly losing connection with your children and your spouse. Now, your home is organized. It feels bigger, expanded, brighter, and ready to receive all the life your family has to give it. You're more present than you've ever been. You feel like you again. Now open your eyes. That feeling, it's possible. And it starts with one small change. Before we talk about the small change, I'd like to invite you to download my freebie that will help you from imagination into action. It's called the Peaceful Home Visualization and Journal Prompt Kit. It's a simple but powerful tool that walks you through a deeper visualization of the home you want to live in. Plus, it gives you space to unpack what you're feeling, what you're craving, and helps you start shifting your home towards that peaceful version that you just imagined. You can download it for free right now below this video. So back to that small change. It starts in your mind. The small change is to begin to see the clutter in your home not just as extra stuff, but as the obstacle that's standing in between you and the connected family life that you crave. It's not just a mess. It's the thing stealing your peace, your patience, and your presence. Behind all of it lies a more joyful version of you. A mom who plays, laughs, and connects without always being pulled back into cleaning or chaos. And once you see what the clutter is blocking, you will realize that it's absolutely worth the effort to clear it. Because if it's standing in the way of a calmer, happier family, then to hell with it. Let's move it out of the way. Your journey to a home that feels light and life-supporting can start now. All you have to do is begin. Start small, but start now. Your job today is to create one small mini transformation in your home. Pick one clutter hotspot today. Maybe your entryway, the kitchen counters, or the living room bookshelves. Set a 15-minute timer and clear it completely. Remove absolutely everything that is driving you nuts and leave only that which is actually necessary or gives you beauty. And everything that you removed, put it into a box or a bin to deal with later. Then stand in this renewed area and notice how the energy has shifted and how you feel now in this cleaner and calmer space. So why this matters? This isn't just about a cleaner house. It's about creating a space that supports the kind of parent that you want to be, the kind of woman that you want to be. When your home is calm, your nervous system relaxes. You listen more patiently, you laugh more easily, you model peace for your kids. You deserve a home that gives back to you, not one that constantly takes. For me, since getting my home into order, I have experienced one surprising benefit after another. I used to feel like a slave to my space, always on edge, always one mess away from snapping. I felt like all I ever did was clean or nag. But now, I've taken guilt-free naps with a clean kitchen and no dishes in my sink. I've played Raiders from Bluey with my son down the hallway. I've reset the whole first floor of our house with my kids in just 20 minutes. And it happens so quickly because everything has a place. There's no guesswork. Tidying used to take hours. Now it's a quick rhythm that does not rule my day. And with all this reclaimed time, I'm finally doing things that I've wanted to, like working on creative projects, starting this YouTube channel, going outside more, focusing on exercising, and simply just spending more time with my kids. I used to think, if I'm not cleaning, what is there to do? But now I know. I get to live. If this kind of transformation sounds like something that you need, if you're ready for a shift, not just in your space, but in your energy and your relationships, download the free Peaceful Home Visualization and Journal Prompt Kit. It's a gentle but powerful guide to help you start imagining and then creating a calm, clutter-free home that supports you and your family. This isn't just fluff, it's the mindset reset that kickstarts real change. Remember, peace isn't something that you have to chase. It starts in your home, and your peaceful home starts with one intentional small decision at a time. Before I go, I'd love to ask you to comment down below if you have ever done a visualization before of what your home could look like if it was calm and clutter-free? I'd love to know your thoughts. You totally got this, mama. You can absolutely bring peace into your home. It is in your power to do so. I'll see you in the next one.